You'll never believe it, but we just got robbed. Why don't you come on my walk home with me? It's serious Sunday. We're recording this on a Sunday. Might go out on a Sunday, maybe not. But come with me. We're trying something different. So, I'd like to explain why I'm making this video. Because I've been wronged before, you know. I think everybody has, you know, everybody's gone through a few experiences where you feel like someone has like done you over or taken advantage of you, or you've made a mistake, whatever it may be. It leaves you with that shame, you know, maybe you're upset, probably frustrated. It's a mix of emotions. Everybody knows it, everybody goes through it. So I'm not here to explain to you a very sort of basic feeling that everybody understands. No. It's just, it's such a different and complex set of emotions from when some form of betrayal or hurt or pain is inflicted upon you and you alone, versus when someone takes advantage of you and your family and your friends. And at risk of sounding like one of those angry dads from a t-shirt, I think everybody out there knows that it just feels so much worse when someone hurts the people you care about versus when they just, you know, impact you in some way. And I don't know what to say. I don't know how I can get rid of this frustration I have at this person that's out there, which is why this goes out to you. Instead, follow me on my riverside walk home as we contemplate what it means to be a person and how much you should expect of the average stranger. I lose a lot of things. I misplace things a lot. I drop things out of my pockets, and I smoke. I have since I was quite young. So I've dropped my tobacco pouch quite a lot. You know, you're sitting on the grass, you're sitting on a bench, you're sitting in the woods, whatever you're doing, you're rolling. You know, if you're using this, again, not that I endorse smoking, but if you're using tobacco, like rolling tobacco, you have to take it out and roll up a cigarette. You leave it where you had it. And I have many times retraced my steps and found it where I left it, or, you know, dropped a bank card in the high street, which is a UK term for where lots of shops are and the buses go normally, or like people go, busiest part of town. I've dropped it there, found it, handed it into a shop or the bank or the police station. Great stuff, you know, bit of faith in humanity there. You find a £20 note on the street, you know. When I found my first £20 note when I was a little kid, my mum made me hand it into the school, and I didn't understand why then, but, you know, looking back, you do just hope that it'll be that guy that finds it, right? Whatever you've lost, you just hope it'll be that guy. You know, maybe you drop your keys or something, and you're out there getting another one cut, just thinking, God, I hope it's not some creep who's going to break in and like just probe me in my sleep for various reasons. Problem is we're all like taught to expect that people are going to behave according to how polite society would dictate, because that's what you're meant to do, and that's what you're taught to do. That's what I was taught to do. We're all taught to be nice to each other, treat others how you'd want to be treated. That's what my school always said. I'm sure a lot of you had sort of the same thing or a similar thing, whatever it may be, and sure, but you take it with a grain of salt, because unfortunately, like, we are inherently selfish. Your loyalty is stronger to those you know and those you care about than those you don't, which is fair. That's absolutely fair. But the problem is that I walk around with the dumb assumption that people will at least maintain a baseline level of like decency, you know, that there are just some things where you're going to try your best not to do. Now, I've done some bad things in my time. Most of my crimes were, you know, sort of against, I would say, corporate entities, which to me is not the most evil of crime, none of which were prosecuted, so all allegations. I've never been tried in a court of law, but my point is that I would never intentionally harm someone, you know, like a person, and it like directly impact someone's well-being. You know, simple stuff. I wouldn't kick a puppy. I wouldn't push in front of a single mother with her baby in the line at like a fast food restaurant. They're the little things that you assume everybody kind of gets. And then the other day, me and my fiance lost our debit card and a I'm assuming everybody knows what a debit card is, you know, it has all your money in it. And it's got a picture of our newborn son on it, still a newborn. And look, now we're pretty sure we lost it around the home, and we're thinking, you know, oh, it's disappeared, we'll find it eventually. And then as we're going through our transactions, we, like at the end of this month, we realise that even though it's all the same shops that we go to in our local area, things like Amazon and Just Eat, it's an awful lot of transactions we don't recognise. And we come to realise that someone's taken that card and someone's been using that card an awful lot. Now, this isn't for sympathy. There's no GoFundMe attached. We'll get that money back. You know, fraud prevention, call the bank, it's all good. We'll probably pursue some justice. I don't know if we'll ever see it, but the police will likely get involved. It's happened to me before, and they do. Whether they'll actually do anything is another question, because they never normally do. So we probably won't actually see anything come of it. They'll just go and have a peek at the CCTV and then give up on it. But that card had a little baby on it. And in this economy, especially a debit card, I just find it hard to believe that you'd assume these people are loaded, you know, and to steal the money out the mouth of a baby, you know. Now, it's one thing when you feel wronged. I asked at the start if anybody's, you know, knows what it's like to feel wronged, and yeah, sure, you get upset, you get frustrated, but to know that someone has lacked such decency, lacked even the modicum of human respect for another person, as to look at that card and not think, okay, I'll just hand that in, I'll just leave that where it is. No, I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to take advantage of this person. I'm going to take food and money out of the mouth of that child. So this just goes out to whoever took our card. Fuck you. I'm coming for you.